the recipe that you all have been asking for, and I am finally here to give it. Everything what you need in a one pot recipe. Oxtail and butter bean, rice and peas on your table in no time. Now goodie, if you are here watching me cooking this rice and peas, oxtail and butter bean recipe in my kitchen for the very first time, be sure that you have subscribed. Turn on your notification settings goodie so you will always be reminded whenever your girl upload a brand new video. Now, you want to see how me turn up this recipe in my kitchen? Well, come on and let's get started.
You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. Rastafari, why you turn your back on your brother when him need you? You don't remember the days when him feed you. You know when no obligation but you owe him some respect. All you need to do is just give him one to get turn your back on your brother when him need you.
Now goodie, make we get right into the recipe and all the things that you're gonna need to make your oxtail really delicious, right? One-stop shop in your kitchen. Now I'm gonna have my oxtail right there. I have probably about 3 pounds of oxtail which has been cut into the pieces that I desire. I washed it nice and clean using lemon juice and vinegar and a little bit of salt. Soak it up in that liquid for about 30 minutes. Wash it really good. Like I always said, nice clean meat in a nice clean kitchen. And my oxtail was ready. We could talk about other ingredients. Now goodie, you are going to need all these spices right here. And all the spices that I use for this oxtail recipe will be listed down in your description box. So make sure you check that out, alright? Now, make you get right into it. You're going to need garlic right there. Garlic is a must-have. Fresh garlic. It makes everything taste better. Especially when you cook oxtail and them kind of stew stuff there. Make sure you have fresh garlic, right? I'm also going to show you how to make browning from scratch. So that is your white sugar that I'm going to use to get that browning going. You're also going to need apple cider vinegar, all-purpose season right there, and that's the Grace brand. I always use the Grace brand right there. Now, you're going to need ginger powder or fresh ginger. We're going ginger powder route today. Also, you need garlic powder and onion powder. Now, right here, you'll find my friend Spice King Collection, Keith Lauren, beef stew and oxtail seasoning. The thing shot. If you cook your oxtail with Keith Lauren spices, people will be coming back and back and back. The thing massive. This is the best season out there anywhere, guys. I'm going to put the link down below for you to go and purchase yours. Yours anything. Keith Lauren is the best right now. Bad to the bone. These seasons are off the chain. Now, I'm also going to be adding black pepper, right? Black pepper, salt, and extra virgin olive oil. That is all that we'll need for the recipe. Now, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and add some salt to it. So go ahead and put some salt in there. You get some black pepper up in there. We add our all-purpose seasoning, and I'm using my Grace brand all-purpose seasoning to it. Onion powder, of course, and some garlic powder. Yes. I'm going to go in and add my ginger powder, and you could also use fresh ginger as well. This is what is going to make my oxtail pop today. My Keith Lauren King Spice Collection oxtail and beef stew seasoning, right? Yes. So we pop that up in there. We're gonna add our garlic, apple cider vinegar, and we're gonna add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to get it happier. Now goodie, you can also season it up overnight as well. Put it into your refrigerator and just let it marinate up real good. Even for a better flavor, right? Me, everything is fast, easy, and simple. All right, so we'll go ahead and cover this up, and we're gonna come back here in 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, Getty, we're moving on to our next step. The first thing you want to do is make your browning for your oxtail. So we have 3 tablespoons of white sugar, right? White sugar only. Do not use brown sugar because you might burn that sugar and that oxtail is going to be bitter. So we just want to use the white sugar only and just allow that to melt. And that is what it looks like. Homemade browning in your kitchen, fast, easy, and simple. You go ahead and add your oxtail in. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some pimento seeds to it. That pimento seed is going to turn it up to a whole different kind of level. I'm going to go ahead and just cover that up and just let it kind of marinate up in the pot with all the spices for about 15 minutes. I'm going to come right back. Now, goodie, that is what your meat looks like. Well seasoned up and really marinated real good for 15 minutes, right? Depending on how tender the oxtail is, it's going to take me about an hour and a half, maybe more, to cook, right? I'm going to go ahead and add about 4 cups of hot water to it. Do not add cold water to it because it's going to make the process of the cooking much longer. So add hot water to it. Now, all I'm going to do here, guys, is go ahead and cover it up and just leave it alone and make it cook until nice and tender. Like I said before, depending on how the texture of your oxtail is, just cook it until it's nice and tender, right? So that's what we're going to do here. When it's cooked, nice and tender, I will come back here and show you our next step to finish up this oxtail recipe. Okay, goodie, there you have it. Our oxtail is nice and tender. And that color right there is perfect. Okay, now goodie, this is what you'll need to complete your oxtail recipe. You'll need butter bean, of course, because you're making oxtail of butter bean. Now, if you want to go the old school way of grabbing some beans from the tree and go ahead and pick it and clean it up and cook it up nice and tender, go ahead and do that. In my kitchen, I'm grabbing me 1 can of Ochereos butter bean, right? Yes, goodie. Now, to give it up a big top notch, I love color in my food. Only it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be flavorful as well. You get enough flavor when you use peppers, bell peppers in your food. Anything, right, goodie? Grab that. I have green, red, and all that other good color. Now, I'm going to use scallion and thyme. Right there, 1 scotch bonnet pepper. Also, I'm gonna add some tomatoes, and of course, you need onions for the recipe. So come on and let's get this together. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put all my veggies into that. Scallion and thyme, bell peppers, onion, tomato, and my scotch bonnet pepper. Right there, so right there, so. Then in addition to that, I'm gonna add my butter beans right on top of that. I'm going to go right back in with my Spice King collection, Keith Lorraine beef stew and oxtail seasoning right on top of that. Turn it up a little level with some ketchup. And guys, this is optional, but I guarantee you when you put ketchup on your oxtail, the thing shots. I'm going to go back in and add about 1 cup of hot water. Make sure that your water is nice and hot, so that way that oxtail continue to bubble, just like that. So that a bubble. Perfect, y'all, perfect. May I go ahead and put my lid pan that and make it simmer down nice and slow on medium heat. And when we come back, oxtail ready. Chat about. Okay, goody. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. We are all done here. My oxtails are nice and tender, juicy on the outside, nice down to the last bite. Look at that. Okay, goody, I'm all done here, and I hope you have enjoyed watching me cooking this oxtail and butter bean rice and peas recipe in a Jamaican kitchen. Be sure that you have already subscribed, thumbs up the video, share with friends and family. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy! I'm gonna let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time for we eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.